Tiko Texas show here tonight.
Tiko, hey.
Girl, y'all, that's my motherfucking girl. Who you with, Patric?
Hey, fucking roll on with Tiko fucking Texas.
Hey, what's good? Art Sharif, co-founder of Rolling Loud, checking in with Barstool Sports. Salute the gang over there.
Tiko Texas, I'm here with
Shout out my boy Dave, shout out KFC. We doing this thing. Shout out Tiko.
Hey, it's Sean Don. I'm with Tiko Texas on Barstool Sports, man. You already know what's going on.
And this is
The Tiko Ten, motherfucker!
What's up, y'all? I'm Tiko Texas.
It's Patric Tiko.
It's Kate.
And this is the Tiko Ten. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. We got Kate.
Drinking
Kate
on a
the
Tuesday.
Great.
Wait,
You know
what
that?
day is it? I don't even
Turn
care.
up.
What day is it? Where are we?
It's Tiko 10 Tuesday.
A Tiko 10 Tuesday.
That's where we at right now,
This is the
man.
best place to be.
You know what's crazy, y'all? I have known Kate kind of for a while.
Yes.
Like kind of indirectly, but kind of. Because when I visited HQ in 2017, Kate was here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people weren't here, but Kate was here.
In this office, we had kind of just moved over here, I feel like.
moved
So
over
it was
here.
pretty empty still.
Yes, it was.
And all of a sudden, and it was really quiet here. All of a sudden, this voice comes over the loudspeaker. And it's like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" Woo! And I was like, "Who is this?"
She said, "Is that Tila Tequila?"
Yeah, I was like, "Who the hell?" And everybody right away, all the people who had been here a while, their ears were like, "That's Tiko Texas." They knew right away. They're like, "Tiko Texas is here." And then you burst onto the scene.
Yeah.
Been a delight ever since. I've
That's
been following you for a
awesome.
while.
That's awesome.
I'm a fan.
I
What can I
love
say?
you. Love
Fan.
you, Kate. Yes, you
Gotta have
showed support since the beginning. You ran
Yeah.
down on me. You were the one, like, few people that wasn't scared to, like, interact with me.
Yeah.
And you ran down on me, put the phone in my face. You're like, "Yeah, Dave, I think someone's here for you." It was really,
Yeah.
really cute. I really appreciated it.
Oh my gosh, thanks. Yeah, I was running
You-
the Chicks account at the time.
You weren't a mom then.
I was not a mom then.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How much? It took like 2 years after that.
The baby just turned 1. So then 1 plus 9, about 2 years.
Oh,
It was
wow.
the pandemic. I went 90 days in a studio apartment in Queens with 0 human contact. I had a whiteboard
wow.
where I kept how many days I was just alone.
Wow.
And then day 91, I had human contact. I went down the Jersey Shore for a weekend, met up with my guy.
Why did you go 90 days without any human contact?
He lived in Austin at the time, in Austin, Texas, and
Oh,
like
wow.
travel's weird and blah blah. But I was going down the Jersey Shore. I was like, "Do you want to fly up here? Come to the Jersey Shore,
Oh wow.
have a couple margs,
Oh wow.
and have sexual intercourse."
Y'all are still
You know,
dating.
you wanna-
Y'all are like living together.
Now we live. So we
What the fuck?
We were long
It went
distance.
from a one night stand to like soulmates.
Yeah, so he's actually really good friends. You know, PFT commenter here.
Okay,
He
yes.
grew up with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
okay.
the first time I actually met him here at Barstool Sports, I roasted him. PFT was like, "Can you roast my friend for a
Oh,
minute?" So I was
my
like, "Look at this
God.
fucking loser, blah blah blah."
Oh my god.
And then we were kept in contact ever since, and we were like kind of like on and off friends. He was in Texas, I was here in New York, and like we'd fly back and forth now and then, but it wasn't anything like crazy serious. And then we had a baby. So.
How do you feel like becoming a parent now has affected you, like creatively? Like, do you still feel like that same Kate as before? Like, in what ways has it made things different?
Yeah, I want to say that, like, no, it doesn't affect anything. I still feel, but it affects a lot.
Exactly.
One is true. Like, it's the best thing on the planet. It really is. But I'm so tired, and you're still so paranoid in the beginning when the baby's so young. You're so nervous all the time that they're like, "Kate, can you go do this? Like, go record this for a weekend or a couple days." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't want to leave yet. Like, I'm too paranoid to leave him alone."
Okay.
Because I used to love going, like, I live vicariously through, like, you're going to all these different parties. I mean, I used to just get in my car when I first started Barstool. I got in my car. I drove to Indianapolis in the middle of the night to go to the Indy 500 for a weekend. Partied my ass off, just doing the cell phone videos. I would go to Florida to like the Veterans Blowjob Party and like all this crazy stuff. And now it has like affected me creatively. I feel like there's like a wall in my head sometimes. So I'm like, baby, baby, baby,
Exactly.
baby, baby.
And you're just worried about that.
Yeah, if you got, I can ramble about it for the next 30, 40 minutes. If you want to hear about breastfeeding, Patric, it's a hoot.
He loves the titties.
I wouldn't know
He loves
nothing
the
about
titties.
that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
He be so like he
You
know a
know.
little bit. He gets breastfed. by his
You know, I get
Yeah.
breastfed. You know, actually, I'm kind of lacking right now. You know,
Yeah. Are you a boob
mean-
guy?
you know what? If it has nutrients, sure. You know, I usually am an ass man. You know, I like to grab a little something. But,
Right.
You know, I don't mind getting some breastfed every now and then. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm losing weight. I'm losing a lot of weight because I'm not getting no more milk.
Right. Yeah. It'll mess you up a little bit. Well, you don't want this is like 2 golf balls at the bottom of a pair of stockings now. And after you have a baby, your tits just really, it's terrible.
Shout out
So-
to Kate. Kate is doing a new show with our brothers, with our Anus brothers. Things that didn't make Barstool.
Yeah. So it's, yo, can I
Yeah.
get this on Barstools?
Okay.
And do you guys get those DMs yet?
Yeah,
From people
exactly.
who are like,
They're
hey,
like,
can you?
This didn't make Barstool. I get that all the
Yeah,
time.
can I put it on there? And then you look at it and it's the
Exactly.
worst, most
Video-
like
stupidest
you want to be
video.
nice, but it's so stupid. And so the main account gets thousands of these videos
Wow.
of, and you wait for some. It's like a 6-second video, and you wait for something funny to happen, and then the 6 seconds is up and nothing has happened. It's just like a drunk frat boy stepping on a can, and there's no joke and there's nothing. And so, but the thing that kills me about these videos is that someone records it, rewatches it, and says, yes,
Let me
I'm gonna
send
send
that.
this to
Let me send
Barstool.
that. Let me
And
try
so
to get
yeah,
it
we
in.
kind of roast them or whatever. But
It's
that's
funny. It's
yeah.
funny. Definitely check that out. Yo.
Thank you.
Yo, is this
Yo,
on Barstool?
can I get this on
Yo, can
Barstool?
I get this on Barstool with Kate, KB,
Yeah.
and Nick? Yeah,
Yep.
it's definitely hella
Oh
funny.
yeah, we gotta react to some of that stuff just
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch them make fun of
It'd be
people.
funny. It'd be hella funny.
Always
hella
looking for
funny.
guest hosts. Come on,
Yes,
come on,
yes,
celebrity
yes.
spots.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's get into these motherfucking 10 topics.
please
Let's
do.
it.
Let's do it.
Number 1 is March motherfucking Madness.
Let's go.
It's been wild.
It has been wild.
Have you been watching a little bit of it?
I was rooting so hard for St. Peter's. I
I
love
know.
the underdog.
Everybody was.
Yep.
Everyone was rooting for them, and they kind of got their ass.
They
handed
got
to
their
them.
ass beat. But yes, no, I love March Madness. I grew up. We didn't go to Villanova. A little too expensive for us, but
Okay.
it was in the area that I grew up in, kind of.
Okay.
So
Where
I'm
you
rooting for
from?
Nova. The
Pennsylvania.
suburbs of Philly,
Okay,
Philly burbs.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
The
Our sister
boondoggles.
stays out there. That's
So,
awesome.
oh really? Nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm rooting for them in this. I'm glad they're still in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, are you guys?
That's cool. I mean, they
Yeah,
beat
they're
Houston,
tough.
so it's like,
Sorry.
you know,
Sorry.
it kind of sucks about that.
Well, so you're not
Yeah.
rooting for your team anymore in the thing.
So
That's a shame.
one of my old friends named Rich, you know, he's an old super Trump racist guy. I love this guy. He loves Villanova. So
Yeah.
I'm just,
That sounds about
Villanova's
right.
a powerhouse. Yeah, you know, he's actually one of my really good buddies. Though. I
Yeah.
love the guy. I'm waiting for Villanova to get destroyed just so I could make fun of him. But I mean, they're a great team. Yeah, we're sad Houston lost.
Yeah.
You know, St.
Yep.
Petersburg lost. You know, all the Cinderellas are now kind
The
of
underdog, Miami lost against Kansas.
Yeah, but you know what? Big 12 Kansas is still in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we Big 12 nation over here on this side.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got Duke, Coach
Yeah.
K still in it.
Yep.
Still in
You
it.
know, a last dance. We want to see something special, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, but you're right. It has been a wild ride. You know, it's kind of like, you know, case 2020 pandemic, you know. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, this has been a good
It's
March
lit.
Madness. I'm just glad it's back.
And then
Honestly, so.
UConn beat freaking North Carolina State, the women's.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was a good game. I
I
actually
know.
watched it. It
Yeah.
was tied up. It was really, really good. No one knew who was gonna win, and I think I'm actually happy that UConn beat North Carolina because
Yeah.
it's like, haha, North Carolina doesn't have the girls and the guys in there. You
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be
not
too-
fair.
You know, it's
We
not
don't want
fair.
all
It's not
the-
fair. Come on, like share a little light to the other teams.
yeah, but
you
UConn
know?
always wins, though. Like, so, I mean, they got like a million championships.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that's true too. I mean, yeah, and you know, I usually do love the underdogs, but
This was the first time I was using Barstool Sportsbook to actually bet on the games because I don't understand any of the
About
plus,
the
minus,
betting.
this,
Yes,
that, whatever. And so
yes.
I'm just hitting buttons in there and I'm hoping. But right now I'm even. I keep breaking even. So
Oh,
like
wow.
win
Okay,
one,
you
lose
haven't
one,
won
whatever.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay, that's cool.
Haven't
that's
lost.
Cool. I
Haven't
want to
won.
get into the sports betting. I've been like watching YouTube videos.
We should
on
do it
a
together
little. We should
and
do
figure it
together.
out.
Let's
We'll
figure
start
it
our
out.
own
Come on.
Kate and
then
Tiko's picks.
And then we'll make like $1 million off of it. Watch.
Yeah.
You know, you never know.
Now, make sure I look over some of these picks because I don't know. Women in sports, I'm not sure about that.
Ah man,
You
don't
know,
play us.
But
Don't do that.
South Carolina is my favorite. They're the powerhouse, I think, in the women's basketball. I think they're the favorite of the tournament. That's my opinion, but you never know, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? You got a favorite? You want UConn to win it all?
I really liked their perseverance in the game. I really feel like, yeah, I think I do.
They deserve
I think
it.
I do. Yeah,
Feels like they
They deserve it.
they're champions. It's like it's like hating on the Patriots, I guess, or something like that. Yeah,
Did
they
you play
always
sports?
win. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah, and I ran track.
Oh, nice.
Hell
Okay.
yeah,
I'm a
hell
bit of a
yes.
baller myself.
Sports is big. Oh, really?
What?
You play sports
You're
as
a
well?
baller.
Yeah. I
Okay.
sat the bench in high school for my
Okay.
basketball team.
Okay.
But I keep looking for like an old gals league here to play. I would love to start playing again.
Yeah.
So,
But-
you
No,
like
we should
Pistol
do-
Pete
We
Kate?
should do like
Yeah.
we should do like powder puff football, like flag football between the girls.
We should find something.
We should find we should do it within the girls, like
Yeah.
flag football, and like see like who's really athletic.
I know.
Powder
Who are
puff
the
does not
Barstool
mean
girls?
Powder puff does not mean cocaine.
Oh,
We're
never
talking
mind
about actual
then.
football here.
Boring.
You know?
Yeah, forget it.
I'm
Could be a combo.
you gotta put an asterisk on that so people don't get it
Yeah.
mistaken.
Don't get it twisted. Fair. That's fair.
Let's get into topic number 2. What's going on? What's going on with the NBA, bro?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. NBA's been very wild lately. LeBron, he's hurt his ankle. So right now people are saying out. They making fun of.
They always make
clown
fun
him.
of. Yeah, they
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
make fun of him for eating
I mean,
breakfast.
They about to probably not only are they the 10th seed, but I think San Antonio's about to pass them up and push them to the 11th seed. That would push them out of the play-in game. That means they wouldn't even get a chance to even play for the playoffs, which would be an absolute disaster when you got a team full of LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook. You got some big stars on that team. So that's kind of what's going on. Paul George is ramping back up. I think he's going to be back for the Clippers. Hopefully Norman Powell will come back soon. Steph Curry's still out. Draymond Green's still out. And the Warriors have been horrendous. They've been absolute trash right now.
Yeah.
And also in the East, Boston's been balling. Chicago's been sliding. The Brooklyn Nets have been pretty trash too. I mean, even with Kyrie coming
You
back,
love to
which has
see
been
it.
surprising.
Do
What?
we
What?
do. You love to see it.
Hold on. Who's
She's
your
a Knicks
team?
girl. She's probably a Knicks girl.
76ers. 76ers.
She's down
I'm
with
waiting
the
for them to get the
Philly.
cohesion down. It's a work in progress.
We miss AI, right?
Yeah.
You guys are trash, man. Hold on.
Yeah, but we know it and we embrace it. We're the
Hold on.
Oscar the
Since that-
Grouches of basketball.
Since that James Harden trade, you guys were supposed to be great. You guys have been not what I guess people thought you were. But then again, you haven't got time to gel like you
Right.
said.
We need, and we're a smart team. We're not giving all our cards away off the top. We're
Exactly.
playing dumb.
got
We're
Harden
pretending we
now.
suck for a little bit, and then we're gonna come
Exactly.
out of the shadows and
Yeah.
win it.
Yeah.
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 What's
Yeah.
up?
You're just pretending to be bad. You're not actually
Yeah.
that bad.
That's
Yeah.
how it goes. That's
Yeah.
how it goes
Sure.
in life.
Before Barstool, I worked concessions at where the 76ers play.
Really?
That was my last job before Barstool. And you don't want to
What?
be there on Dollar Dog Night when you run out of hot dogs. I'll tell you that much.
What?
Yeah.
I know you got some interesting stories.
What? Can I tell a quick one?
Yes,
You know,
tell me.
Before the game, sometimes they'd have little 5th grade girls come out and do a cheerleader thing on
Yeah.
the half
Yeah.
court or whatever.
Yeah.
Not the real halftime show, but before the game starts.
Yeah.
And then the kids would go sit up in the nosebleeds and get to watch the game or something. So I was
Yeah.
working concessions up there, and I hear these women screaming. It was 2 of the cheerleader moms started beating the shit out of each other in front of all the
What?
little kids. It escalated so quickly. They took each other out, and there's a glass, and those big drops in the stadiums. And the one mom had the other mom. It was and I had to stop a cheerleader mom fight. There's all sorts of
hopped
crazy
up in
shit.
the fight?
I was just yanking. There was dads passing out at the Ariana Grande concert. There was a lot of concerts there.
Oh my God.
Who I guess got stoned and took their kids to see Ariana Grande, but got too stoned. Yeah, you see a lot of shit working at a stadium.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's my extent of
crazy.
basketball, just the drama. I
That's
didn't really watch the
crazy.
games,
That's
but
crazy.
still a fan.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's lit. I had crazy jobs before Barstool too. I mean, my first job was at Arby's. Do you know Arby's?
Really? Oh
that
yeah, I
was
know
my
Arby's.
first job,
Oh yeah. What
definitely.
was your job there?
Cashier, some
Yeah.
shit. I had crazy jobs. I had so many jobs, odd end jobs. You got to hustle. You got to make the money. So
Oh, yeah.
It's it's cool. Now we got the best job. You know what
I
I'm
every
saying?
day. I'm like, thank you.
Thank God.
Thank you, God.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't know what direction I was going into my life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
it's cool that we have somewhere that we're planted and we can
It's
kinda,
sick to have health insurance. I gotta
Exact-
say, it's
definitely,
pretty cool.
definitely.
I don't like
just
to
got
brag.
I just got my contacts and my glasses.
You did?
Finally out the vision. I was
One of the
like,
first things I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a treat. Yeah. You guys look great. Yeah.
Let's get into topic number motherfucking 3. What's going on with Tyreek in the NFL, bro?
All right, so as you know, Tyreek Hill got traded to the Dolphins, or kind of forced his way out to the Dolphins. I guess, the money motivates everyone. So, I mean, I think he got like $250 million or something like that. I don't know, some crazy number the Chiefs couldn't match. Yeah. But now the Chiefs are without a deep threat. We've seen Patrick Mahomes be great these last few years, but last year he started to show that he was kind of human. And now you take away his best weapon. He used to just kind of throw the ball in the air, and Tyreek would just catch up to it wherever the hell the ball was landing, right? Yeah. Now they're trying to explore trades, trying to get somebody in, because, man, that AFC is stacked, man. There's some weapons out there. Yeah. His division is stacked. Yeah. I mean, Derek Carr got Devontae Adams. Russell Wilson went to the Broncos, and now you got the Chargers stacked on defense, so, well, I mean, we're going to kind of see. I mean, if it was me, I don't know who they can actually try to trade for. I mean, you got Julio Jones out there, and Antonio Brown still out there. I don't know if anybody wants to take that on.
Oh my gosh, AB got a lot going on with him though right now.
He hanging with Kanye.
He doing some weird shit.
What do you think? Like, what do you think is gonna happen with him?
I mean, right now he just like exposed this girl, this Instagram girl. I guess like her story is that he gave her $5,000 and then like she rejected his advances, so now he wants it back. His story is that he sent it to her on accident, and then she won't send it back.
How do you accidentally send $5,000?
Have you know a Cash App? I've accidentally sent money before.
It's his money.
I've been drunk enough.
I've accidentally sent money before, and I don't have as much money as Antonio Brown,
It's his
so
money.
I do think he was doing some tricking stuff. I do think that he kind of did send it to her, and then like he probably realized like quickly like, okay, that wasn't what I was like. I didn't want to do that, and wrote her, and she's like, I'm not sending it back. So he's like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna expose you. So that's what he did. He exposed being in bed with her. Yeah. Which like I don't really know like if that's exposing. Okay, AB, like you hit. I guess you're famous and rich. Like you're supposed to hit these little Instagram girls. Yeah. So expose being in bed, and then he was like, until you give me my $5,000, I'm gonna expose you. So it's just like he's dealing with that kind of drama right now. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about that, Pat?
Well, I think she better give my man his money back, because AB got street goons.
He always asking about money. He asked about Tom Brady's trainer. He was charging him about money. Yeah, it's like AB, you got so much money. You be worried about like $10K and $5K.
Yeah, well,
like,
I don't think it's about the money.
Yeah,
I don't think it's about the money. Like you said, I think it's more petty. I think it's more like, now that we're broken up, or now we're not in unison. Yeah, I want what is mine's back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So. I mean,
it's a little bit of an Indian giver.
If the sex wasn't good, I'm keeping the money. If he went to town, all right, you can have it back. I had a good time. But if not,
that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have to see you again if the sex wasn't good, right? Yeah. You know, now I never have to see you.
Yeah.
Kate, the sex must have been good because you kept more than the money. You kept the baby. So
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
She was like, "Fuck it, I'm getting older.
I'll trap him. I'll rope him in. All right, fair. Yeah, I'm keeping it.
I'm dead. Well, AB, we do hope you get your money back, and I guess this is kind of like supposed to be some lesson for the ballers that are messing with Instagram girls. I guess if it ain't tricking if you got it, but if you don't got it, then I guess it is tricking. So,
and they're not gonna listen to it. They're still gonna fuck sluts and waste their money anyway.
Nothing we can do about it. All right, let's go ahead to topic number motherfucking 4. Wow, did you see what happened with the roller coaster in Florida?
Oh, yes. Oh my God.
Absolutely nuts.
The fucking nightmare, dude. I look at everything now as I keep talking. It's like all I can talk about as the lens through the lens of a mom, and it's so crazy heartbreaking. Did they find out, was he not properly strapped in?
That's what
they're trying to say because of his weight. They're trying to say because of his weight. Yeah. The person who put him in should have known that he wasn't gonna be able to be properly strapped in. But maybe that they didn't want to be rude maybe to him. Yeah. And tell him like, hey, you're too big to be on this ride. So instead of letting him know that, they like improperly strapped him in. And
Yeah.
it's kind of weird to me though because he made it almost all the way down.
Yep.
Did y'all watch the video? It
I
is
couldn't,
horrible.
no, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Jetski, go ahead and run that video.
Jetski is not here. Colin is here. Jetski is I'm not sure where Jetski is. I'm gonna be honest. Just found out last minute that Colin's here, but Colin is a great guy. We love
Colin,
Colin.
run the video.
Yep,
We
lowering
love
the
Colin.
bar. Brains.
Shout out Colin for taking Jetski's absence right now while he's busy.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
said the kid said something like, "Tell
No, but
my
definitely
mom and dad."
run that video right now. It is crazy. I don't. Oh, actually, maybe don't run the video.
I don't know if they
Actually,
can.
Don't
I
run
don't
the
know.
video.
Yeah.
Actually, don't
Show
run the
the
video.
ride. Show what the
Yeah,
ride
yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
Show the
And then
video
I'll give you an idea.
right up until the guy slips out, and then y'all can
Yeah.
go watch further. But it is pretty sad because it's like he makes it all the way up.
Yeah.
He makes it almost all the way down, and then you see just a slip, and then you see the hit. Like as I watched, I was forced to watch the video because it was all over social media,
Yeah.
so it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, I watched it, but it was very kind of triggering because you hear the,
Ugh,
you hear it, you know.
I
what mean?
just can't.
And
I
with
can't
that, you
even
hear the
imagine.
life leaving, and I think it's really pretty messed up that you go to amusement parks for a good time,
Yeah.
and of course you know that there's a risk. Right? There's a risk that you're going to die, like, or something will happen to you. But you're not thinking about that, you know? And to see someone, I think everyone on the ride was freaking out.
Yeah.
And they're like, get me out of this, get me out. So I think to actually see that in person, see that happen, I mean, probably never going to ride a roller coaster again. in your
Yeah,
life.
no, fuck
Yeah.
that. I'm done. That,
Did y'all ride roller coasters?
And
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say to that video's point, before they even rose him up,
Yeah.
they had been saying that he wasn't properly strapped, and he was saying that he wasn't tied down the way he was supposed to, and they kept the people in the crowd were saying it too.
They
Yeah.
said he
You know,
was
the
saying
people
like,
that-
tell my mom and dad if something goes
Yeah.
wrong. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
something wrong.
I
I
can't,
heard that.
can't.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
I
So
saw that.
that's even
Yeah.
before they went up. So
Yeah.
my whole thing is, if everybody knew it, how the fuck did the ride still go up?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know, somebody should have flagged it down. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Stopped
but,
it.
yeah,
Emergency stop button.
exactly.
Yeah.
But to your point, like he was holding on all the way to the end, and it sucked because like he was just right there enough to probably be able to come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
know,
force
and-
was probably just so crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we've all, like, who among us hasn't been hammered on a boardwalk and seen the slingshot ride and been like, fuck it, here's $20
Yeah,
and I'll
let
go
me
up
go
it.
on
And
it.
then the next day you
Exactly.
look at it and you see,
You're
like,
you're like, did I really do that?
yeah, no
Like-
offense to carnies, but you see the guy working it with, like, 2 cigarettes hanging out of his mouth. And you're like, oh, maybe that was a bad idea. I don't know. But yeah, no.
Definitely.
These days.
Yeah, because you're putting your lives in the hands of people that aren't really trained to know.
Yeah.
To know what's
Like, sure,
right or
I'll
what's
trust this
wrong.
17-year-old kid here from Ireland for the summer to run this giant 300-foot drop. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, in
just
hindsight,
it's,
not great.
It's scary because it's like, you know, you can't go to music festivals the same anymore without thinking of
Yeah.
Astroworld, and it's like you can't go to amusement parks anymore without thinking of this, that. So it's just kind of scary that,
Yeah,
you know, it's a rare thing that happens, but it just shows you that anything can happen.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't they put like bouncy house stuff around that stuff? You know, so if you
Yeah.
fall off, you
Nets.
might
Yeah, a
bounce.
little safety
might
nets,
now.
right? Yeah.
Honestly, they
Yeah,
might
they
now.
should. Why not?
Honestly, yeah, that would be smart. But I guess how would you get on the ride? Kind
Yeah.
of if there
Well,
was.
you can cut it out to where you like open the net at a certain point, then close the net at a certain point to let
Yeah.
people in. Hey, I mean, whatever works, right?
Yeah,
We'll
that's
figure
true.
it out
Whatever you-
offline. You'll see us on
figure it
Shark
out.
Tank.
Let's figure this out.
We'll be on
Exactly.
Shark
I was about
Tank
to say
next
that.
week.
I was about to say that. Let's get it.
With our
Let's
amusement
get this
Yeah.
figured out and let's pitch
Barstool
this.
netting.
Let's pitch this
All right,
out.
bet.
That's us.
Saving the world one net at a time, man. One net at a time. Well, condolences to the 14-year-old's guy's family, little boy's family. The whole world is praying with you, and we're sorry that this happened to you. Straight from the Tiko Ten and Kate. Okay, so let's get into topic number motherfucking 5.
Okay.
Do you know who Big Latto is?
No.
Big Latto.
No,
Big
I
Latto.
should. I'm a giant dork. I don't go anywhere anymore. Yeah, no.
No, it's all good. She is a female rapper.
Okay.
Kind of like a Cardi B or a
Yeah.
City Girls.
Okay.
Or, you know, she's up and coming, and she actually secured Mariah Carey
Oh, shit.
for her album.
Oh, shit. So
Isn't that
she's,
crazy?
yeah.
So I
You
want.
gotta be incredibly
I'm gonna
talented
play.
to-
I'm gonna play it for you right now, and I want you to tell me if this sounds like Mariah. Do you think this sounds like new Mariah? Do you think that this sounds like old Mariah? How do you think that this sounds? So I'm gonna play it for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Having a drink, listening to some music. This is a very good day for me.
Yeah.
Okay, when do y'all play it?
You know, I would offer
Play
you
it.
some nuts, Kate, but I mean, I think you already.
Yeah, I've had enough of those. Okay. Thank you.
Let's check this out.
I'm gonna pretend I know what's going on. I'm part of it too.
Oh, I've heard this song.
Yeah,
Patric don't
Yep,
hear
I've
it.
read this
She got
song.
Mariah
This
Carey
song's
on
fucking
it.
awesome, yeah.
I'm part of it. Let's go.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh yeah, there you go, white girl. White girl. White girl. White girl. White girl. Yeah, hey, yeah.
Does that sound like Mariah to you? Does that sound like the same Mariah?
Cash money.
No.
No, right?
I didn't even think that
Who
was.
is that?
I didn't even think that was Mariah for a
Who
second.
is that? Who
Whoa.
is this
see Kate through it.
impersonating Mariah Carey? Who is this impersonating Mariah
Whoa.
Carey?
I don't-
Yes.
It sounds kind of nasally almost.
It kind of sounds,
like
yeah.
Huh.
Did she record that on her iPhone or in a professional studio?
Yeah.
She has too much money for anything else.
Do you think that was on purpose though, to like really
to
give
kind
it?
of mess it up? I don't know.
Sounds like the label rushed it.
The label rushed it.
So
people are saying
this song is a remix from Mariah Carey's
Yeah.
original song. I want to say "Honey."
fantasy. Yeah.
Fantasy. So it's her original song, Fantasy. And on that song, I think she had that 1990s voice.
Yeah.
So it was like really peak. And it was really, and now the smoking, drinking, whatever she's done in the past, 20 years or
Yeah.
so, has made her voice a little bit. So instead of using the sample, she felt confident enough to use her voice. But I think, like, there's Mariah Carey in the auto-tune. I never thought that.
Well,
But-
have you seen? She did a couple live events where I think like the wheels kind of fell off and they had to like correct it or whatever, and where she was piping in background audio of herself. I imagine hitting those notes for so long that she
It's
does,
gonna,
it's gotta like wear on
affect
you.
you. Exactly.
But are people shitting on it online? Or are they saying like, oh, it sounds like crap?
Like, because it's a Mariah Carey feature, they're still giving her props because
Yeah.
it's like, you got
Yeah.
Mariah Carey. That's like getting one of the greats.
That's huge.
You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
song is great. It's a great song.
It is a great song, but people are like kind of like, what's up with Mariah's voice?
Yeah.
Like, why it doesn't really sound mixed, So it's just kind of for it to be on someone's album. It's such a big person's album.
Yeah.
It just sounded like it was kind of rushed, and it was like maybe she like had probably a couple hours to get the
Yep.
album, and was like, all right, I'd rather just have a shitty than not have a Mariah Carey feature on there. But
It was done via Zoom. I
yeah,
heard. It
that's
was
what
a
it
Zoom
sounds
recording.
like. It sounds like it was done on GarageBand.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's up with that?
No.
But,
If I'm drunk enough, I won't notice it.
Exactly,
But-
right?
but,
Exactly. So cheers
Yeah.
to that.
Cheers. Don't mind if I do.
Cheers to not noticing the bad.
We should
mix.
make our own song.
Yeah.
We
'cause,
should. We might as well.
Yeah.
We might as well. If that's what's going on. We might as well. But no. But shout out to Latto for getting that. Latto also had. She was the one with the controversy. I don't know if you saw. She was like, "Oh, a male rapper on my album tried to get at me.
Yeah.
And I denied him." And then she was like, "But I still put the song on her album." I think she said that for controversy.
Okay, to like stir up.
The album
Yeah.
sales. I didn't think it at first. I was like, oh, she's being honest and she's just being like real about this guy pushing up on her. But the fact that she kept the song, the fact that
Yeah.
so it's like
Did
how
she say who it
much
was? Or
she didn't say because for controversy, so
Yeah.
everyone can go look at the album. Everybody can
And
look at
see.
the album list and try to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have Kodak Black on there.
Okay.
We have 21 Savage on there, and we have a guy named 504 on there.
Okay.
So, it's like basically it could be any of those three. But because Kodak Black already had an interview saying that he feels like female artists owe him some type of pussy,
Then it might be.
then it might be him.
Yeah, my money
So
be
it's
on
just-
that guy then. Yeah,
But if someone disrespects you, are you going to keep them on your album?
No,
no.
No.
that's why I said that.
But you
did she
never
like?
know the pressure that like
It's a big collab.
there's so much pressure people are putting on you, so maybe
But
you
then don't
feel
complain about
tracked.
it though. You can't complain about
No,
it.
I
Then
say
use
complain.
The record.
Complain.
Ladies, yell it out.
Yell it
That's
out.
it.
Me
But I don't
too.
know. I don't know.
No.
Keep that $5,000. Complain online. Yeah.
Get Mariah
Get me
Carey.
another one of these. Yeah.
Latto, you're doing it right. You're
Yeah.
doing it right. You're doing it right. But
Yeah, toxic is right. You're damn right about that.
Okay, so let's get into topic number motherfucking. Is this 6? Is this 6?
Yes, I believe so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Well, that
4,
myth
5,
is debunked.
6. So that means this
She
is
can count.
8, 9. Yeah, so this is 6. Okay. So the topic number motherfucking 6. Quick like his stick. Quick like the stick. I'm in here with Kate. Yeah, you know, and it's Patrick the Great. And it's Tiko takes a lot on my plate. I'm about to skate. I'm feeling hate. Man like Kanye, I'm just a great. Man like Kanye, I love to hate.
My boobs are long and really sad because I tried to breastfeed. They start to sag.
Yeah.
Looks like two
Saggy.
big old golf balls in
Boobies.
the bottom of a pair
Boobies.
of pantyhose. You
Hoes.
hoes, you know
You
I look
hoes.
pretty bad now.
Pretty bad.
It is rough. Bad on
pretty
my
sad.
self-esteem. Now I'm just rambling. Ooh, I'm so sorry that you're listening to this right now.
Shout out to that
You
mom
heard it here
rap.
first.
Shout out to that mom
You heard
rap.
it here
Shout out
first,
to that
everyone.
mom
You
rap.
heard it here.
Shout out to that mom
Boobs are
rap.
low.
Shout out to that mom rap. Shout out to that
Slim
mom rap.
Shady.
Shout out to that mom rap. To that mom rap. Shout out to that mom rap. Shout out to that mom rap.
Yeah.
Bring it
Boobs.
back.
Thinking a lot about my boobs.
I love that. Cheers to that.
Sorry
Cheers
that
to
happened
having
on your
boobs.
show. Sorry
saggy
anyone has to
boobs.
hear that. Thank you.
Saggy boobs is a new thing, man.
Yeah, let's make it a thing.
For real.
Topic number
Yeah.
motherfucking 6. Do you know who Doja Cat is?
Yes.
Do you like Doja Cat?
Love Doja Cat.
Love Doja
I've
Cat.
been
Love
yeah.
Doja.
I love Doja Cat.
Doja, I really, really fuck with her because I was friends with her before she was famous.
Yeah.
Back in 2015, we used to be like in the studio together all the time, and I saw how much potential she had and how much of a hard worker she was.
Yeah.
And even then, like, she kind of inspired me because it seemed like she was like going like had a lot of perseverance.
Yep.
You know, it's like she was going through a lot, but she always made it to the studio and all that shit.
Yep.
And then to see her rise now is like crazy.
And so creative.
Crazy.
Just one of those creatives that you look at and it's coming up with ideas. I don't know. I've followed her for a while too, and I'm always like, just somebody I'm excited to see what they do next. And just even
Definitely.
every day on the day-to-day, like
Definitely.
certain people that I like to follow for that.
I love someone that takes full advantage of their platform,
Yep.
full advantage of their bread, of their budget, of their record label. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's really trying to be a real artist, real
Yep.
choreography, really, you know, putting her whole heart into this. And I love to see it. But recently she had said she was going to quit music.
Yes,
You
saw
saw that, right?
Yep.
And it was because of when she went to Portugal, I believe, and the fans, it was some type of backlash or some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, so she had to cancel a concert for weather. It was something completely beyond her control at one venue in I forget what country it was. And then she did something in another country she had to cancel, and she apologized for that one. And people were like, well, what about us? Or blah, blah, blah. Like, people were mad, but it was something beyond her control.
Okay.
I'm probably butchering this story.
Yeah.
But so many people came at her for that. She was like, fuck all of you. I quit music. Like, I think that's what it was. It was just so many people coming at her. She's like, fuck you, I'm done.
I think, like, artists, we can be really, really sensitive to things, you know. We can just be like, you know what, I can't do this. I'm sitting here killing myself, and it's to get me money, but it's also for the fans. It's for you. And when it seems like they don't appreciate you or that your hard work is, like, doesn't even matter and make any type of sense to them, that it's like, fuck it, I'm quitting. But it's like, I think all artists go through that. I want to quit. I mean, how many times you probably thought you wanted to quit, right?
Oh, yeah. At the tiniest level.
Exactly.
And especially, too, like, everybody can say, oh, the internet doesn't bother me anymore. But every now and then when, like, the waves of the internet come at, like, you're only human. Like, at the end of the day, she's a human being. And having, like, thousands of people shitting on you on Twitter for something that's not even your fault, like, that has to be, like, mentally exhausting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The internet is a very negative place. It's a very funny and entertaining place.
Yeah.
But it can be very negative as well, too.
I feel like the vibes you put out, like, you curate your own, like, for the most part, like, I'm not shitting on other people. So my
I
followers
love you on
are
Twitter.
nice. Yeah, like,
I love
people,
you on Twitter.
Yeah, but
I love you on Twitter.
You reap what
Kate,
you sow on there, I feel like, a lot of
Kate,
times.
shout out to Kate. Follow Kate Barstool on Twitter. Follow
Thanks.
Patric Tiko. Follow Tiko Texas, because it's like, you're super funny.
Look at what happened with you. Like, your origin story was Kevin Clancy shitting all over you, getting the Barstool whatever to come after you on Twitter, and instead of getting upset, you're like, by the way, here's my latest songs. Like, you started dropping your stuff, and when they saw how much fun you were and that you were game, like, that led to everything.
It
did.
So
it all depends on how you look at it. Yeah.
Twitter literally opened me up to Barstool. Twitter's the reson I'm here at Barstool. So yeah, it's
but not
crazy.
everybody could have handled that the way you did, and the way you handled it led to where you are now. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
But because it is hard to take that kind kind of heat, and you played it so great.
It's that southern tough skin, baby.
Yeah, it was because
a lot of baseball fans were coming at me. A lot of baseball fans were coming at me.
And you handle it with like such a sense of humor and such like whatever. Here you go. Yeah, I don't know.
Hilarious. But got some bread off of it too.
Yeah. But I think she'll be. You think she's just saying that, and she'll be back, obviously.
Definitely. Yeah. She's already announced that she is back.
Yeah.
So she doesn't quit music anymore. She's back, and she's just having a temper tantrum. So it's all good, Doja. We love you. We support you. Don't say that shit again, though. Stop that. Don't worry about the haters. When you that bitch, you don't got to worry about the haters.
Mm-hmm.
You notice Nicki ain't never said not once she was quitting, and everybody was talking shit on her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like just go through your mental breaks. Stay with your family, close people around you. I think that's what you need,
And step away from your phone.
If you just worry about the internet all the time. And I know you're a lurker, Doja. We all lurk on the internet, but too much lurking can hurt your feelings.
True. Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's why I leave my phone on lock. Hurt yourself, baby. Hurt yourself.
Okay, let's get into topic number motherfucking 7. I would love to know you. I'd love to know your thoughts on this and your thoughts on this as well.
Go on.
So there's a new trend in maybe it's not new, but I've been seeing it a lot lately.
Okay.
Where people that are in relationships that are they seem like they're not that long, they're getting their names tatted on each other. I'm talking about full names, big as hell, just tatted everywhere on each other. And I just wonder, like, significant other tattoos, what do we think about this?
Hell no. Hell no. To me, they say it's the kiss of death. Like, as soon as you get your significant... Why, does Patric have somebody?
Yeah, he has like 10 on him.
No!
He got like 10 on him. He got like 10 different girls on him right now. You know what I'm saying? Or is it 10 different girls got your name? I don't know which one. It's
which
one or
way
the
is it,
other.
Hey,
It's one or the
Patrick ain't got no tattoos, baby.
That
That's
we
all
can
I'ma
see.
say.
That we can see.
I'm just saying. Like, do I know anybody who may have ink of a name? Maybe. I don't know. Probably.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Kinda.
Nice.
But you know what? That just meant that they really care about you. You know? Even though they're in the past at the moment. So
Yeah. Do you have?
I have not. I think that I would never do it. I don't even. I think maybe if I got married and we wanted to do like a tribute tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be maybe a name or probably the most it would be maybe some initials. But I would like it has to be something very permanent. And even marriage, is it really permanent? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like even with that, I would still kind of be a little skeptic. But I guess it's supposed to be like, I love you so much that I'm like tatting my body and I'm doing this for you or whatever. But it's just like, there's other ways to prove your love than I feel like than with a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't have to just like, oh, I'm down. Because the girl, I think one of the Amaretta rap girls, she has like her boyfriend's name tattooed on her ton of like 10 times. And it's
More
like,
than
damn,
once, so
more
all
than
over.
all over. I'm like,
See,
you trying to prove your love like a motherfucker.
When you're doing that, I feel like you're compensating for something. Like
Yeah.
you're doing that grand gesture to make up for other things that are lacking, maybe.
Exactly,
So you can, when
true.
other things fail, you can point to the tattoo and be like, but look, I did this.
I loved you.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Kate's smart as hell.
Definitely.
Oh, no, I'm just
definitely. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's
Yeah.
the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Are you divorced?
Oh, yeah. You guys are from a military
Oh,
family. I
yeah,
married
so-
another Marine when I was in.
Okay. To get
It's
that
classic.
what is it? SBA.
You was
What is
trying
it?
to get
BAH.
Basic-
BAH.
basic housing
BAH.
allowance. Great apartment
I
in
didn't
Oceanside.
know. I know about that. I know about the BAH. I know about that, man.
Very
That's
nice
crazy.
apartment we had.
Hey,
Okay.
At least it was
So
better
you-
than her being
did
the
you get it
civilians
annulled,
than
or did you have to actually
military
go through a
people
real
for
divorce?
The death insurance.
What's that? Oh, for the death insurance too, in case. But yeah, it was real. And then
How
it
long were you
wasn't.
married?
5 years. We were together 7 years.
For
All
the
my
entire
20s.
time you're in service?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much.
And when you got out, it's like, yeah, fuck that.
I met him in the smoke pit on like the first week. I was like, look at this guy crushing Budweisers in the
Oh,
smoke. He's gonna be a
wow.
good guy to marry.
But
And,
you never had a baby with him.
No. Thank God.
Why?
Thank God.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I was irresponsible. I've always been irresponsible.
She was pouring
Just
hot
not
sauce in
class.
her own vagina. Okay?
Yeah,
she was
I-
pouring hot sauce in her own vagina.
I don't know why, but it was
Wow.
probably the
'Cause
greater
it was meant to
world
be.
saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Divine timing. That's
Yeah,
all it was.
divine
wow,
timing.
Wow. I would have never
But didn't
guessed
get
that
his
you were
tattoo.
divorced.
I should have known because of his tattoos. He had a giant tribal tat on his arm.
Wow.
Not Native American.
He didn't get your name though.
No. Oh God, no.
He was a baseball fan.
He was a baseball fan.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you a baseball fan?
Cargo short. I mean, look at me. Look at the way I just danced and tried to rap on your show. Am I a baseball fan?
You're one of the cool baseball fans though, so I don't know. You might be like a soccer fan. Right? No.
I'm like a
rugby fan.
I'm like an awful little league baseball fan mom who's complaining about things being unfair for my kid. Yeah, I'm like the Karen in the stands at the little league game.
Do you want your son to play sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You encourage it.
I think so.
What like would you like him to play?
Anything he wants. Okay. I don't care as long as I like. Cause you played sports. Do you play sports, Patric?
He definitely played sports.
Yeah, it's a silly question. You look like an athlete, but like running around. Sometimes because I'm so rickety now, I look at kids running around on a green field and I'm like, oh, those were the days, man. Plus, I want to be the fun snack mom at halftime.
He's just one though, so he doesn't have like interests really yet besides toys and like.
Yeah, no sports yet. Like, I keep trying to force things into his hand. Hold this basketball. Hold this baseball. To make him really be good at sports. Hold this.
Is he a Peppa the Pig or is he a baby shark or what?
He's a big baby shark guy. Big Sesame Street.
Okay, Elmo.
Yeah, Elmo. Huge Elmo guy. Total Elmo head. It's crazy. Yeah, no sports yet though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I want my kid to play sports too. I hope so.
Yeah. I don't want him to be a fucking nerd. I want my kid to play sports. I don't want him to be a loser, Tiko.
Be a fucking Nick, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
If you want him to become a sports hound, send him on summers with us with the Tikos, and we'll get him straight.
Yeah.
No. Okay, number 8. I don't know if y'all know about this. So there's an artist named Summer Walker. Mm-hmm. Yes. So she came out with a song that features a girl named SZA, and then she also featured Cardi B. Mm-hmm. So it's the song called No Love, and it's an extended version. And Cardi B actually sings on this song. And a lot of people are shitting on her. They're like, the verse isn't good because Summer Walker and SZA are actually singers. Yeah. So when you put in a rapper that's like not a singer, that's trying to be different, of course they're going to shit on it. You know? So they did this song. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it. Pull it up, Daniel. Pull it up. No Love.
No Love Summer.
Yeah, the extended version though with Cardi B on it.
But I mean, so they had to have known that it was gonna that's part of it, right? Like, yeah, it's gonna be different.
It's like something different, exactly. Like you try as an artist, you want to try different things. You don't want to just do the exact same shit that you've been doing. Yeah. So she tried to switch it up a little bit, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about her verse.
Oh, the Wi-Fi here has been rough. It's been a little rough lately. No offense to all business Pete.
Oh shit, we can't get no love up.
I mean, too, everybody ripping on like what I always think like, well, what are you doing? What are you singing? Like, what are you like? I can't sing for shit. So
seriously, everybody likes to talk shit, but what's going on?
I saw Cardi B was just at Disney with her daughter.
I saw that.
And the bodyguard and the teacups. Did you see?
Oh. And they said that she was so nice. Yeah. Like she was super, super nice. Yeah. I love hearing stories like that about celebrities. I love it.
Same here.
I love it. Yeah. Like, be nice to the regular people.
You don't. You want to hear that they're like.
I don't really be cared.
I love it.
I care.
That makes me feel like when I meet her, I won't have to feel like oh my gosh, I'm scared to talk to her. Yeah. Because it's like everyone's saying she's so nice. So when I see her, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I feel a little more confident to talk to her.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone's saying she's so nice.
During the heart of the pandemic, she would go live at like 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
And I would just sit there and watch her eating like crab legs or something. And I'm like, I'm not alone. I'm with Cardi. And it's just seems like down to earth.
I'm glad you like Cardi. Okay.
Okay.
This is Cardi.
Oh, I think she sounds good.
Yeah, me too.
I think she sounds great.
I think she sounds good.
I didn't even realize that was.
And then she did her little rapping.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, haters. She sounds great.
She sounds great. Everything you need. This
is a good spring, light, flowery spring vibes. I like it.
Ooh.
Okay. I like that. I think she sounds great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think she sounds great too. I think that it's like people want to keep you in a box, whatever you're doing. If you're a singer, only sing, you can't rap. If you're a rapper, only rap, you can't sing.
Yeah.
You're this, just be this. And it's like, no, I love people that go outside the box and test the limits because that's what it's supposed to be about.
Well, have you been watching the Kanye West documentary on Netflix?
Yes.
You see, like, people wanted to keep him in the producer box, and nobody wanted. That was so hard for him to break through because they're like, no, this is what you are.
Exactly.
And I think in the music industry, especially if you try and switch out of anything else.
Yeah, that was a big example, definitely.
Yeah.
It was crazy to see how they shitted on him. You know what I'm saying? Just for trying to be something other than what his title is, you know?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, shit, you went from the convenience girl to the Barstool girl.
Yeah,
so it's like you had to break out of your box, you know what I'm saying? So I know you can relate to that too, just doing something different. And it's kind of scary. And it's like when people talk shit on you, it's like, damn, this is why I be scared to do it. You know? So it's just like, I think people should be more opened up and just not being so closed off to, this person can't do this because they haven't done it.
Yeah.
How about you try more things and you probably be a lot further in life?
Yeah.
I heard that, right? That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think she
That's
sounds
what
like
I'm
a delight.
talking about. Okay. Okay. Topic number 9, the one that y'all have all been waiting for. You know what we gotta talk about. You know
Is this the slap? Is this the slap that we're talking about?
Oscar drama. This year the Oscars was ghetto. I mean, before the ghetto-ness, Beyonce did a great opening. She sang a song from King Richard, and it was really, really beautiful. She had her daughter, Blue Ivy, actually come in and be part of the performance, which I thought was very strong and very powerful, you know. That she's including her into it and kind of like showing her from the beginning, because it's just like, imagine Beyonce being your mom. You're destined for success, you know. So I thought that was really, really cool. And then Samuel Jackson, who in the first time in 150 films won his first Oscar last night, and it was presented by Denzel Washington, and that was like a really beautiful moment because we are, you already know, Pat, Samuel Jackson is one of the greats in film, you know, and he's done so much for such a very long time, and it's great. It's like when you saw Denzel get his first Oscar for his film. It's like when you work so hard and you finally get that acknowledgement. Even though I don't think like necessarily, I've never been like, oh, awards, it doesn't really mean like anything. Honestly, I feel like because a lot of it they don't even know what is talent and what's talented or not. But it's like to actually see him get his accolades.
It does matter.
How long has he been?
It matters.
How long has he been in the film industry?
Probably 40
since like the 70s. I would guess.
Probably like 40 years now.
Exactly.
In different roles.
It's crazy. So for him, I would have been thought that he would have gotten it
Way
since
overdue.
like Pulp Fiction or something like that.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson in like at least 100 of those movies was probably only on the screen for like 10 minutes and died, or like just like came in and out, like because he's definitely great on cameos, but he's had some iconic ones like Pulp Fiction, like you said.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I think I definitely was just was a little surprised to hear that he hadn't gotten Oscar.
Anything,
And so it's great. It's great that he got that last night, and Denzel was able to present it for him. I felt like it was such a moment. You know, they looked so happy. I love seeing Black Boy joy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just love seeing that, and that was a great example of that. But the exact opposite did happen. Oh man. We probably all have different opinions on it.
Yes, we do.
I'm sure we do. I'm sure we all have different opinions on it, but I'll tell y'all the facts of what happened in case you've been living under a rock.
Yeah.
Chris Rock was the host of the Oscars this year, and Chris Rock always does jokes, right? He's always a very jokey, and he does things very personal. He's always been very offensive.
That's why he's a great comedian.
With his jokes, he's always been very, very offensive. Yeah. And he does have a history at coming at Jada and Will, because into the 2016 Oscars, whenever Will boycotted the Oscars for not being nominated, while they were not there, Chris Rock took the opportunity to just kind of throw a bunch of shots in their absence. Just complete roast to them, talk shit or whatever like that, which is something that he does. You know, he does. We know this about him. When Chris Rock decided to make this joke against Jada Smith, and he called her G.I. Jane, I'm guessing, and I really think that that's the truth. I think he did not know that she had alopecia. And didn't know that it was such a sensitive topic, and once Jada saw that, she had a very bad reaction to that. Her husband seemed fed up at that point of just
after
of
laughing
people.
his ass off.
I do feel like I'll tie in with that because I do feel like when he made his speech later on, he said you have to put on a smile even though people hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when he was laughing, I don't know if it was a genuine laugh. I feel like it's just let's do it for the industry and the Grammys and the Oscars laugh.
And then
let's make it all cool. Let's do it because for so long that's what we've been used to doing.
Yeah.
We take all the punches and we just laugh. I'm laughing. I know my wife has alopecia. I'm not really laughing. There's no way I'm really laughing at this.
Right.
But I'm just making it good. I'm making it good for the Academy. I'm making it good for the industry. I'm making it good because that's what we're taught to do. And then I think when he looked over and he saw his wife wasn't playing along with the role, that's when he was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. This has gotten too far in my head.
Yeah.
And Will Smith decides to walk up to Chris Rock while he's while he's hosting the Oscars and slap him in the face and then walk away. He shortly won his first Oscar directly after that moment.
Yeah.
So it's kind of messed up his moment. But I have my thoughts. But what are your thoughts, Kate?
I've seen people have very distinct in either, and I kind of am in the middle. It sounds annoying, but I'm kind of in the middle. Like I can see both sides of it. I don't feel super strongly either way. Like it's easy to say like, well, Will Smith should have never done that.
Yeah.
But in the heat of the moment, we've all had those knee-jerk moments where we snap. Like
Exactly.
I think a lot of us have.
Exactly.
And you kind of can't control yourself for a second, and that kind of shit happens. I imagine you're under immense pressure all the time. Like you said, oh, smile, do this, do that. Everyone expects you to act a certain way.
Exactly.
And I feel like clearly he snapped. Like that's not usually, it doesn't seem to be. We've been watching him under a microscope forever.
That's not
his character.
Not his character.
So, and then also somebody had pointed out too, there was like a few years ago, Will Smith had wished the mother of his oldest son happy birthday on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I guess Chris Rock was like ripping on that too, like back then in the comment section. Like there's other stuff that I feel like maybe we don't know about that's been poking at him longer.
Exactly.
So that it's been like, it's just like a snap moment. So I feel like, again, he's human and everybody fucks up from time to time, but also it like on Chris Rock's end, he was doing his job of roasting. And if you've seen some of these roasts, like, especially like you watch ones on Comedy Central, like they don't hold back anything.
Exactly.
And that's part of it. So I kind of am looking at it from both sides.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
You wanna say
Go
your
on,
piece, bro? You want me to
let
say?
it out?
Yo, listen, man. I'm not gonna take up much time on this subject. All I'm gonna say is Will Smith was absolutely wrong. You don't go on TV, especially Academy Awards, and you don't insult people. No matter what it was said. Jada's suffering. We understand Jada's condition. I don't think Chris was trying to make fun of that. He just, hey, bald head lady, G.I. Jane. It was just part of, they bring comedians on there to loosen it up and to make the celebrities feel like regular people because they get their ass kicked. Everybody kisses their ass. So it's good to make them feel a little bit, public,
humble them a little.
humiliation, humbleness, exactly. So people make fun of everybody that's bald-headed, Michael Jordan, whoever whose hair don't grow anymore. So, it's not like... To tie
into that, bro, though, I do think with females, our hair is a very sensitive thing for us because we already...
And as with males,
hair,
too?
No, brother, you cannot compare females' hair...
If my hair was going away,
bro, you cannot compare females' hair to men's hair. Because
see, this is the problem.
You can't. You really can't because
you
hair
can't say
is our
somebody's
femininity.
problem is worse than the other. We're
so
both humans.
I'm talking as a female.
Yeah.
So as a female, as a woman, hair is sensitive, is very sensitive because that's where we get our femininity from. I won't lie, because of the European standards that have been put into our head, that's how we see beauty. So without hair, we don't even feel beautiful, but we pretend like we do. Jada is not feeling all the way confident without her hair, but she's pretending and putting on a strong face because she has no other choice.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you it's something very sensitive because as women, without our hair, we don't feel like women. As a man, if a man cuts off his hair, he's still gonna feel like a man.
Yeah.
A woman cuts off.
Hold on. Who told you that?
Like,
Did
we have a short hair guy here. We have a short hair guy here. We have two long hair women here. Like
that's why they go to Turkey for surgery because they're insecure
it's the truth.
about their hair.
I feel like you're coming as a black woman about her black hair when you made a black hair documentary it is giving a little bit of a contradiction, Chris.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
how
I
can
forgot
you
about
make
that.
a documentary about black hair and you have an interview that came out, Chris, where you interviewed someone with alopecia? And I'm not saying that you knew Jada had it, but you knew that there are these balding conditions. You knew that. You had an interview come out with that, and you were acting like you were so understanding, and then later on you rip on someone who has the same condition, although you probably didn't know. I think at the end of the day, there's joking and then there's like playing with people's faces about real shit.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what happened. A lot of people play on the internet all over talking shit about whatever. But the thing is, you have the nuts to kind of do it in my face about a situation that's very sensitive. I'm going to slap you. Do I feel like that was the place for Will to do that? No. Because at the end of the day, I do think that it came off ghetto. It's at the Oscars. This is two top comedians, two top actors, and they're slapping each other in front of the baseball fans. It comes off a little ghetto, but I've been there. I've been there, like you said, where we just snap, and it's like, I'm so tired of being played with. People think that I'm a pussy. I'm gonna let you know I'm not a pussy, you know. And a lot of people think that it was staged because Will didn't get arrested, but I'll tell y'all, Chris Rock chose not to go against charges against Will. So that's why Will will still be able to get his Oscar and present and won't be banned from the Oscars, because Chris Rock is not going against charges. And the reason why Chris Rock is not going against charges is because he understands why Will did that. After learning,
I don't think that's why he's not pressing charges.
I think so. I think that after he learns how that Jada had alopecia and it was not just some that it was actually something really sensitive. I think he understands, like, hey, I wouldn't want to if I had my wife had a disorder and someone was, at the end of the day, I wouldn't look at it anymore. It's funny now. I'm looking at it like, damn, like my wife is really hurt over this shit, and there's something that I have to do about it. You know, he didn't come up. He did do what there was a fake apology, but Chris Rock has not apologized about it. Will Smith did come out and apologize to Chris Rock and the Academy, but Chris Rock has not came out and apologized. I feel like because he maybe feels like he didn't do anything wrong. Who knows? Maybe he's trying to get his words together. I'm not really sure.
And maybe him not pressing charges is his way of being like, all right.
Yeah,
I'm washing my hands. Let it die.
I'm washing my hands.
Chris did what the Academy asked him to do. I mean, I'm just gonna stand by it. Comedians cannot be scared to make fun of people in the crowd, and they should not fear for their lives on stage. Like comedy should be. If you're too sensitive for comedy, don't put yourself in that situation. Because if I go to a comedy show and they look at me and they call me Black Fabio or something, I can't be mad.
Yeah.
I can't be mad because I'm there to enjoy it, and that's what's going to happen. This happens at every Oscars. Will's got bent up for frustration that Jada played a large part in to get him feeling the way he is. When she came out talking about her having that affair. And,
a lot of people are putting it on Jada, but I feel like is it necessarily Jada's fault? I see that everywhere. It's like people love to blame the woman for a man's action.
You said he feels less than a man.
They do.
He feels like a pussy.
Love doing that.
She didn't say a single word to him.
She didn't say nothing. She ain't
I'm not
do
saying
nothing.
it's all Jada's fault, but
she didn't even give him a look.
Like a pussy.
No.
Why does he feel like a pussy? Because Jada brought out a lot of their public. She brought out a lot of their own.
No, I didn't say he feels like a pussy. I said a lot of people like to talk shit on you on the internet, and then it's like, all right, you can't really do anything about that because that's on the internet. Yeah. But then whenever somebody plays with you in your face, you're gonna think, you think I'm pussy, because the thing about it is that he could have joked on Will all day. He didn't necessarily have to come at his wife. I think if it would have been against Will, anything, say whatever you want against Will. Say, hey, Will, you ain't getting no pussy, cause say whatever it is. But then when you come at my wife, who isn't doing anything to anybody, who's going through a lot in her situation, you come at her, maybe, and you don't even know if they maybe had an agreement not to even talk about that. We don't know. Yeah, we're just looking at things, from the surface level. But I feel like I can understand why Will slapped him, and then I understand that it wasn't the place and time for it.
He lucky Chris ain't knock him out.
Chris was never gonna knock him out. I mean, let's be real.
Chris took that step forward, but he was such a professional. And such a
I can't believe how he played it off. I can't believe how he just kept going.
Chris Rock is an Uncle Tom, so that doesn't surprise me.
No, he's a.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if y'all know about Chris Rock and his background, but y'all know that he lets white people use the N-word in front of him. Do y'all know about this? Yeah. I'm just saying he's an Uncle Tom, so he's gonna do whatever. Yeah. The Academy wants him to do.
Why Will slap Chris? Why didn't Will go slap August?
Because at the end of the day, that was an agreement that him and his wife
but
had.
why he ain't go
Him and
slap
his wife
August?
have an open
No,
marriage,
why-
and he knew about
No.
August. So
If
why
it was
would
an
he
open
slap?
marriage,
Why would
wouldn't
he
be
slap
crying on
August?
TV.
Why would he
wouldn't be
slap
crying on
August?
TV.
He said so many times that him and his wife were in an open situation, and
Listen.
he knew
Yeah.
about August.
Yeah.
So why would he slap him?
He
Slap
didn't
him for
know about
what?
it. He did, first of all, he didn't know about August.
He
That's why
said he
was
knew
crying
about
in the first
August.
place.
He said he
they
knew
say
about
that to-
August.
They say that to save face. You think somebody's
Well,
gonna cry?
If he's in an
I have
open
a
marriage,
question for you.
please.
Say you're with your partner, you're
Yeah.
out somewhere, and some
Yeah.
guy is being a dick to you.
Yeah.
Do you expect who you're with to stand up for you, or are you like, I can handle myself?
I feel like I would expect him to, because as a woman, I shouldn't be even coming at a man. So if it's a
Yeah.
man, it depends on if it's a man or a woman. Because if it's a man, then yes,
Yeah.
my partner should be. I shouldn't be having any interactions with
Yeah,
a
it's
man.
man.
So if it's a man, then 100% he should be coming. He should be having
So
that
you want him
dealings
to
with
go
that.
See, I don't
If there
know.
was a
For
girl, if it
assault.
was a girl, then I can
Then it's
handle
you,
that.
but-
if it's a man, I wouldn't want to even handle a situation with a man, because what if that gets out of control on me and him?
That's
joke?
I would just be telling my guy, like, please, let's just walk away. Like, I
Exactly.
would not want him.
There you go.
It's not wanting him, but it's like
There you go.
I would
Yeah, you
I would
smart.
rather him than me deal with it.
Yeah.
I would rather him deal with it than me, because as a woman, I wouldn't even be wanting to be forced
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that. Of course, I would rather us not even deal with it. But if my man
Then
feels
just
like he
leave.
needs to defend him, because she can't leave, she was sitting at a table.
Yes, she could. She could have
Plus,
got up
those
and
dresses
left.
are very
Look,
hard to
yours.
run in.
Yeah, she was sitting
Then
at the
the
table. She
heels
can't
are
really
impossible.
leave.
Forget it.
She can't do
Yeah.
anything but just sit
They-
there. And
they
even
leave all the
when
time
you
during
notice
commercial breaks.
whenever he did it, whenever he did the joke, she makes no eye contact with Will.
Yeah.
She never once is like,
Right.
babe, you gonna
yeah.
let
No,
this rock.
the camera
She
cuts
makes no-
away, so we don't see that.
During
we
the
don't know
joke,
that.
I feel like.
What do you
if-
think when he stood up? Do you think she was like, oh fuck? Like, do you think she was like, oh shit, or
I
was she
think-
like,
I
that's
think-
my man?
I think she knew.
Yeah.
I think she knew that he probably was gonna do something, because she knows how long that he's been. Like, they're
Yeah.
both probably
Yeah.
at that boiling point. You know what I'm saying?
That they
Well,
caused on each
so-
other, though. Let's not let them off the hook. They put their own public business out there to get made, and that's what brought a
I
lot
feel like
of
people want to talk about
backlash.
the affair, but we're talking about the alopecia and Chris Rock.
Yes, but
that's
all
what
of
the
that
plus
leads up to
side.
this.
That's
all
what
of
Chris
that
Rock.
leads up to it.
That's what
His-
that's what the
All
topic
of this
is. That's
leads
what
up
it
to
is. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like shaking a soda bottle.
But
All
that's-
of this
that's-
is led up to Will.
But that's what the
Emotionally
topic is on,
reacting.
is the alopecia and Chris Rock coming
Yeah.
at a black woman when he made a black documentary about black hair, and he's coming at a black woman about her hair. It's contradictory. It seems weird, Chris, at the end
I
of the
disagree,
day. I
but
know you're
I
a
hear you.
comedian, but don't act like you care about black hair and then talk about a black woman's hair and then you don't know exactly what it is. You need somebody to maybe look over your jokes, Chris. If you're going to do the Oscars, maybe somebody should look over your jokes and really make sure that everything here is not anything that is going to personally for sure have any, because at the end of the day, even as comedians, you don't want to insult anyone's health conditions, because that's not funny. Haven't we learned from Chad Boswick and everything, and Virgil that just died from cancer? Haven't we learned that people are going through things that people don't know about? So at the end of the day, if you can look at it and just be like, okay, no health conditions jokes, because it's not funny. Health condition jokes aren't funny. They just aren't. Everything else is funny, but people that are going through real conditions, real shit, I don't think it's funny.
Yeah, you never know. what
Cancer's
people are.
not funny, weird shit like a disability is not funny. I don't know.
It's
But
a
to be
weird.
fair, there are
it's
people
a
out
tricky.
there
It's not
who
black and
laugh
white.
at
I
that,
feel like
though.
it's a tricky thing for sure. And
Exactly.
obviously,
so
yeah.
I think if someone would have just looked over his jokes and then been like,
No,
"Oh, okay,
you
well
can't do that.
we know Jada has
do that.
this." I think what you think that's wrong
can't
for
do
someone to look
that.
over someone's jokes.
You can't do that.
Well,
Comedians will boycott.
If-
yeah,
if you're-
comedians
start
will.
to do that.
But on
Like
the,
not adding to the jokes, just looking over and
Just
making sure
look
that
over
nothing's
'em.
offensive.
They probably
No,
would
you
want
got to
that.
give
I
them
don't
freedom
know.
of speech
Really?
because they improvise. Kate,
don't
you
think
know
so?
that they improvise with their community.
Because
and
that
what
could have
they're
stopped
looking
this.
at.
That could have like that. But Chris Rock actually won with this because
His ticket
tour,
sales. I was just gonna say,
I saw
through
it.
the
Went,
roof.
it went from $20 to $400.
it sounds like fucked up, but this was
The best thing to happen.
the best thing
That could have
for a lot
happened.
for the awards show itself, which most
Yep.
people are
Yeah.
bored as shit.
Exactly.
And for Chris Rock is actually a win.
That's what a
'Cause
lot of people said it was. They're trying to
Yeah.
say it was staged.
At first I thought it had to have
I don't
been or
think so.
something, and
Yeah.
then and obviously now I don't think
The
so. but-
cursing.
Yeah.
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 A lot of people tried to say it was staged. Like, oh, the Academy.
I want
needs-
more celebrity slaps now.
Exactly,
I
right?
want one a day. I just
Remember
like
Celebrity
one a day.
Deathmatch where they used to
Yes.
have the
Yes.
celebrities go against each other?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's start slapping motherfuckers that just they feel disrespectful. Fuck it. I'm with it. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Chris Rock, and I do wish you the best of luck, Will. I I don't know. I think I am slightly Team Will on this, but I do understand how Chris Rock could feel, sensitive or offended as well too. So it's just, we all just gotta be better people and try to control our anger better and communicate better, So that's all that's about. Let's go on to the last topic. This is a little bit more of a lighter mood.
10. Feels like a Friday in here. It's light.
Cheers to 10.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Tiko 10.
All right.
Let's go.
Round 10.
Let's go. Tiko's topic. I debated this with my friends, so I wanted to debate it with y'all because I think it's just hilarious. What state, what city, what state has the best food?
Ooh.
Which one?
What city, what state has the best food?
Houston, Texas.
I've never been, but I would
You've never
imagine.
been to Houston?
Never been to Houston.
What, have you been to Texas?
I've been to Texas.
Austin for your slide.
Austin
for your
doesn't
boo
disappoint.
thing. For your boo
For
thing.
a little.
California.
Did you go for South by
little
Southwest?
Bone and rib, as they say, down in Austin.
Did you ever get out?
Like go out to restaurants?
Yeah, besides getting dick. Did you
go
out the door?
From time to time.
Okay.
Mostly delivery. But mostly DiGiorno, actually. There's no free ads. One bite pizza.
Did you get to check out the city?
Yeah, I got to check out the city a lot. Got to eat out a lot of different places.
Okay. Did
I
you like the food?
I liked the food a lot.
Okay.
And like Southern, because I grew up, I didn't travel very much. Like we just didn't. Jersey Shore was our big vacation every year, and I never really left like the tri-state area, like Philly, New York, New Jersey, whatever. And so when I got into my 20s and 30s and started traveling, like I'd never really been down south before, and eating the food in New Orleans and like
That's
the
awesome.
boonies of Florida or whatever, and the barbecue and all that stuff. I was like, oh God, oh wow, yeah, this is slightly better than my hamburger helper that I've been crushing up there in the Philly burbs. But I do say like Philly is an awesome food city
for cheesesteaks.
It's cheesesteaks too, but they got the pork sandwiches. They got all sorts of like really great restaurants there that you might not expect. But
my first time going to a BYOB restaurant was in Philly.
There's so many great BYOBs there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And the food was pretty good.
Everybody expects you to bring a nice bottle of wine, and me and my cousins roll up with like a handle of rum. We're like, we'll take 15 Coca-Colas, please. We're going to get fucked up.
I never had been to one. It was Philly. Did Philly start that?
I don't know. Because Pennsylvania, pardon me, taking my birth control these days, ladies.
Anyway. So you're sexually active.
I don't like to brag.
Oh.
Yes, I am. It always circles back to that.
With your baby daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
but doesn't want to do baby number 2 no time soon.
We're great with what we got.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
We're great with what we got.
That's
but
awesome.
who knows?
Okay.
We'll have a good surprise. But yeah, Philly, I mean, because I don't know, I'm trying to think of other cities that I was like blown away by the food
Have you ever been to
scene.
Georgia?
Atlanta was good. We went for the Super Bowl trip the one year, and you know what I did? There's that loop that goes around Atlanta. It's like this pedestrian ring that goes around like the whole city. For
the highway?
It's not it's like for bikes and stuff like that, but it stops in every little part of the city as you go around. And I just went by myself one day and hit up like all the different bars and all the different restaurants, and like got couldn't fucked up for a whole day. And then I blogged about it, so I made it work. I was like, this is for work.
That's awesome.
And I got so Atlanta, definitely really good. What's your favorite food city?
I want to say Houston, Texas. I did really enjoy New Orleans food too.
What's Houston's thing?
I love seafood.
Like Philly's cheesesteak. What's Houston's like? If you had to pick like 2 main things, or like what's like the perfect Houston meal? You're back for the weekend. You're going to get like the quintessential.
Oh my god!
And you're bringing somebody for like I'm with you for the first time. You're like, this is Houston right here.
Oh, I would probably take you to Papa Do's.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably would take you to Papa Do's, which is
Turkey leg hut.
Occasion. Yeah, turkey leg hut. It's like Papa Do's is like occasion kind of like it's so good.
Okay.
It's just like I take you to the soul food spot. I mean, we gotta go to that Nigerian restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Houston has a lot of Nigerians. I'm Nigerian as well.
Yeah.
Houston has such a different like types of food. I would take you to Breakfast Club, which is like really, really good breakfast food. You know, it's like Houston has so many different types of, because it's a very diverse city.
Yeah.
So it's so many different types of food. I mean, there's a fire Japanese spot. You know, there's a fire Indian spot. You know, it's fire African food, fire Thai food. It's just like, but of course, we're known for our soul food, and I feel like we definitely don't mess up with the soul food at the barbecue. Yeah. We recently went to a barbecue spot in New York. It was trash.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
You see the memes? It's like a piece of soggy white bread, some over-dried brisket, and it's like $45.
It was disgusting, and it was expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
It's like I already knew I was going to be very disappointed.
Yeah.
But you know, the barbecue in Texas is to die for.
Yes,
so I think my favorite food has been in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Houston, Texas. I really do want to say
down south.
In Pittsburgh, I went to a bar that had amazing food, and it was on a stone. Basically, they bring you a steak, and it's on a hot stone. Yeah. And you cook it yourself.
Okay.
So I didn't know about Pittsburgh's bar scenes or anything like that. I didn't know that was
pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good food. So I didn't know that. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to eating steaks and good food in bars. So that was pretty cool. Philly was really, really good for food too as well. Our sister went to Drexel.
Oh, cool.
So now she lives in Fishtown.
Oh, nice. Oh, my brother lived in Fishtown for a while, and then
it's so cute by the water.
Yep,
it's really cute.
Cool.
The houses are so small though.
They're so small.
They're so expensive.
You're like, I own a townhouse in Philly. It's 300 square feet.
Exactly.
That's fine.
It's crazy.
It's no big deal.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You got to come down to Houston. You would love the food.
I want to now. One of my buddies from the Marine Corps, whenever he was in, he always said he was from Friendswood or something in Houston.
Okay,
yeah. Or whenever I get out
up north of Houston.
But his family was like a shrimp and boat people, but for real, and he kept saying like, when I get out, I'm going to learn how to be a captain and have my own shrimp boat, and he finally did it. And I always tell him like, I'm gonna get down there and we're gonna go out shrimping on your shrimp boat, and
that's like Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. I know. I know.
Wow.
So I'm like, one of these days I'm getting down there and I'm going out. So I'll let you know. Hit you up when I'm there.
Hell yeah, let's go down there. Let's go down there together and make a cool ass video.
Sounds good to me.
Tiko,
thanks for having me on. Tiko, Patric, thank you.
Come hang out with Kate soon.
This is episode motherfucking 16 of the Tiko motherfucking 10. Thank you so much, motherfucking Kate, for pulling up, man.
Thanks for having me on. There was baseball fan energy. We're